Hi, I'm Heredin, and this is my Grand Exchange UIM series. I created this game mode to make the fun of UIM accessible to a wider audience. I'm exploring this game mode from the beginning to the end game, exploring new and unique methods along the way. This is GEUIM. I know I said in a previous episode I have to limit how much graceful I get before I do stuff like wintertodt, but I found a way around that. So here in this clip, I'm getting 70 agility, and I'll have enough for full graceful. Also, the thing about rooftop agility that's interesting, the marks of grace you get take up one inventory slot, and you can just keep piling them up as much as you want. That makes it actually a very good moneymaker for me because I can sell the Amylice on the GE, and I can take breaks and do other stuff because only one of my inventory slots is filled up by this moneymaker. So I think agility is going to be really good for me. If any of you play in Iron, you should know this guy's shop sells a ton of mind bombs and dwarven stouts, which on an Iron are actually pretty useful because it's almost basically a free +3 magic boost and a free +1 smithing and mining boost. And you can buy them in bulk from this guy. Not this guy, but the shopkeeper. Okay, here's full graceful. The next thing I'm going to need is the construction levels to store this in my house. For me, this is going to be pretty simple because I have a very obvious way of how to get the planks. On a normal UIM, this would be tough. The method for early game construction on a UIM is just terrible. But for this game mode, it's going to be completely fine. Okay, with the graceful cape now, I think it's time for the orange cape to exit. And as all free-to-play items get, the sale price of its people. 1 coin. I paid like 3k for this. Okay, so I'm gonna need more money for construction. Probably about $500,000, which is absolutely not what I have right now. So I'm gonna buy some of these logs, fletch them, and then sell them right away. Because I can sell right back to the GE, I can easily clear my inventory, so fletching is one of those skills that's not actually that annoying in this game mode. Nothing like some CSGO while fletching. We lost, but I still get rewarded. If you like to play old school RuneScape and another game at the same time, this should interest you. Fletching and crafting gems, anything where you fill 27-ish inventory slots with stuff you get from the bank or for me from the GE, you can pair easily with a game like Counter-Strike where you play for a bit, you die, and while doing that you're cutting logs or whatever, while you're dead and waiting for the next round. This makes fletching extremely easy. Not just for me, but for any account with bank or GE access. Okay, that is 55 fletching, so I can move on to longbows. I made about 111k from these. Actually, I have some stuff in the GE, let's see. Yeah, about 125k, so that's pretty good, but I still need $500,000, so I'll keep going. What the hell is going on with this guy's leg? You can see his shoes through. Who coded this? Okay, that is the last of all my bows. That was kind of annoying. It's not as bad when you play CSGO at the same time, but when you have not enough logs for a full game of CSGO, I don't even bother. It just doesn't feel right because I'll be standing there. But now I am going to buy planks for the construction grind. Okay, there we go. This is going to be enough to get me I should have looked it up before I started recording. The thing where you store graceful in your house. This will be enough. And I should have enough money to buy some rooms. I think the costume room is relatively cheap. I don't know. I might have to do some nonsense to get some money. Okay, first up, normal planks. Okay, that is the last, if this ever builds, that is the last of my normal planks. I really hope I didn't plan to get to level 33 because I didn't make it there, but okay, time to switch to oaks. Okay, here is the last of my planks, and I completely miscalculate. I need more planks, but I had to get more planks anyway because I forgot to get planks to actually build the costume room stuff to store the graceful. So, back to the GE. Okay, just enough money to buy the costume room, which I don't have the construction for. Give me 1 second. Okay, maybe give me 2 or 3 seconds. There we go, 42 construction. Now, costume room, 500k, or 50k. Build, and then one of these things I'm going to be able to store my graceful in. I have no idea which one is which. Armor case might be right. Nope. Magical wardrobe. Okay, so if I looked up the right thing on the wiki, I can take off my graceful and I can store it. The thing is about UIM rules about storing sets, to pull out a set, you need every single piece. So I had to get every single piece of graceful to be able to store it and take it out. And if I was to color one piece of graceful, then it would store in another row. So I would have to re-get all of the pieces and color them to take out the graceful hat, let's say. Or I could just get another graceful hat and then pull them out of the normal graceful storage. All right, now it's time for wintertodt. And these boots, I can wear them again because they actually count as warm clothing. And here is the last piece I need. So now that is 4 pieces of warm clothes, relatively low hit points. 36 would be ideal, but I had to do a few quests. And now with 500 wines, I should be absolutely ready to get to 75 fire making. I'm not going to 99 because I've done that before and it's just not a fun time. You know, I should really unlock herb lore before starting wintertodt, or else I'll be a leech. Okay, now it's time to go. So here's the method to get these wines out. I take off all the stuff I have on to give me a bit of space. I unnote as many wines as I can. I put all this stuff back on. And now I have some space to work with for the minigame. First CAs on the account, very nice. Alright, that is 10 crates. Time to go to the GE and open them. This is probably the biggest difference between a normal UIM and what I'm doing. You actually... That's pretty good, that baited me. You actually get to sell the stuff that you would otherwise drop on the ground as a UIM. Like, I can just cram this into the GE, even the burnt pages, and I'll actually get some money out of it. Normal UIM, at a certain point, feels really wasteful. And it looks like I'm up about 100k from that, 110. Very nice. Alright, I got to 75 fire making, which is what's needed for the quest cape. I didn't really complete Pyromancer, but I think I'm relatively lucky, and I'm pretty sure I can store this all in the PO8. But before I do that, I have to complete wintertodt by doing the 3.5k point game. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay. There's the last task done. Just make sure that that's true. Wintertodt completely... Is this called, like, green task? Greened? I actually have no idea. Huh. Okay, from the big box, what do we get? Another torch. Can you store multiple of these in your house? I have absolutely no idea. I guess I'll have to find out. I got some construction levels too at wintertodt, so I can build this thing. And I have absolutely no idea. Oh, okay, it's just random event stuff. Okay, now let's see if I can store these bruma torches. I cannot store them. There, maybe it's... I guess it's probably one of the other ones, but I'm pretty sure I can store these guys. I guess I can store them once I use up my planks. Okay, let's try this again. Store, 1, 2. Yeah, and I'll need the full set to be able to pull this out again. So if I do go back to wintertodt, I'll have to dig up more clue hunter gear. And I think I can store the gloves in here too. Yeah, but I can take out the gloves anytime I want. Now I have to look up where I can store these. I should have recorded that. I think I grabbed the offhand one, but I can store... Where is it? I have no idea where any of this stuff is. Yeah, this is a full set, so I can take these out anytime I want and store them. So I already have what I need, but for the next bunch of stuff I have to get, I am going to be storing a lot of it in the POH, so I think I'm going to use more of this money for more construction. And I need to store the bare feet somewhere, so I can save a GE slot. I didn't feel like calculating how much I actually need, so I'll put in 600k worth of these things. I labeled this clip, there's the last thing I need in the POH costume room, but the cape rack is clearly missing. I'm going to take a break from construction and I'm going to do something that you need a completely empty inventory to do, because I'm not going to have an empty inventory forever. And here is the first rogue's piece. For each of these pieces, when I get one, I can't put it on, I can't have it in my inventory, so I have to walk back to Remington to deposit each piece in my house one by one. This is going to take a while. Okay, so long as I don't misclick, that is the last piece of rogue outfit. Okay, I want my money back from the GE, so I'm going to do a little UIM trick. I can talk to this guy and he'll give me a free bronze axe with one of these chat options. I don't know which one. There we go. Then I can make a canoe and get to Barbarian Village and then just walk to the GE, all for free. Just kidding about going to Barbarian Village. I forgot you can go right to the GE if you're a member. Okay, now that I'm back at the GE, it's time to clear my inventory and do a quest. There's Recruitment Drive done, which you need a completely clear inventory for. And there's Children of the Sun done, because I happened to walk through Varrock. I wanted some more money so I can use staminas for the upcoming quests. So I got myself to 70 fletching, but that's not all I want. I still want more money. I didn't get as much as I thought I would. There, that's more like it. Okay, this is slowly driving me insane. If you go to the Grand Exchange, exit, and then try to use your noted logs on the bank one tick early, it opens the bank and doesn't unnote your logs. So if you try to do it as efficiently as possible, like you would do fletching otherwise, you get punished for being able to click fast. And in case you're wondering, the CSGO games are just not going well at all. I'm very close to D-ranking again. Look at how cool he looks. This is by far my favorite pet in the game. Heredin, not Vorkath. Vorkath is kind of sad, but Heredin, just look at him. Little metal man. Alright, I may have gone a little overboard with fletching, but now, at 80 fletching, I have maybe 2.5? No, just below it. So the next thing I'm going to do is get rid of this rune axe. I'm so close to 61, so I'll be able to just ditch this and get the GE space, because I'm going to need it. Okay, 61. This rune axe is going to go. Next thing I'll do is drop off the bare feet in the POH, because I don't want to lose them, because we're going straight to the wilderness. While I was brainstorming the different things I could do while having a cleared inventory, I thought I may as well get 43 prayer. The usual way UIMs get 43 prayer is to use the boneyard, but that's painfully slow and I want to be different. So I'm going to try something different. Something that utilizes GE access for faster prayer XP. Alright, I got the setup. So I have 5 lives stuck here in the GE and all my coins here. And I got some runes and I got some jugs of wine. And I will get to Lava Dragon Island, I think it's called, with this steel axe. So I have 1,000 shots, full inventory of food, and I do care that I die if I die, but I have enough lives that I should be able to do this continually until I get 43 prayer. I should say, I'm going off of UIM rules when it comes to deaths to people in the wilderness. So let's say I die and I keep my Zerishan robes as my 3 items. I'll have to just drop them as if someone took them. God, they made these things look just so much worse. Well, that's the first PKer. And I didn't bring a teleport, so it looks like it's about time for me. Yeah, not even 1 kill. Okay, back to the GE. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the first dragon killed. And I'm going to need, I think, 119, 116. That is a lot of stuff. A looting bag. Honestly, kind of forgot that item existed. Okay, let's bury... Ow. Let's bury that. And I should probably collect the rest of my loot. Okay. A few kills later, another guy's on me. And he has a DDS. And I have wines. This is not going well. And I forgot I teleport anyway. Yeah. This is not working. All right, I'm going to have to think about what to do in terms of prayer because this is not working. In the next episode, I'm going to use the best method for prayer training for this game mode. See you there.